We're out here at a farm called Bendy, which is the home of SwarmFarm Robotics. So we started here as farmers in a family farming business. We're one of the few companies that have actually taken real autonomy and real robotics and commercially handed the keys over to farmers.
We started Tenacious Ventures because we really saw a need to unlock all the latent potential in the Australian agricultural innovation system, especially given all the climate challenges that agriculture is facing and will face in the future.
The whole reason we started SwarmFarm was to really shift agriculture to a better place. We're not interested in automating a tractor or doing more of the same in an incremental change. This is something that's going to fundamentally change the way you get out of bed in the morning and think about growing your crops. And that's something we're really proud of because we're a team here in regional Australia. We're right here in the heart of agriculture on farm, delivering cutting edge technology.
So we met SwarmFarm, and the moment we got to know them, we just saw how much potential the solution had to scale in and outside of Australia. They were one of our initial investments because we had gotten to know the team and seen just how exciting the technology really was.
One of the key things we realised in SwarmFarm early on, there's no way that SwarmFarm as a company can invent and develop all the new farming techniques and different ways of producing food that's required in agriculture. We literally need an army of people around the world developing this. And what SwarmFarm does is brings local agriculture and local technology to a global level. We actually have like an app store and a developer ecosystem that we call Swarm Connect. And what that does, it allows other people, other innovators around the world to develop new ag technology that suits their region, their climate, their cropping system that they produce food in, and allows them to release this new robotic technology as part of our robots.
We've looked at agricultural robotic solutions all over the world, and it's quite an exciting space. There are very few, though, like SwarmFarm, who are building fully autonomous platforms that really unlock whole new ways of farming.
When we kicked off, we didn't know how to raise funding and capital. We funded a large section ourselves in the early days. We're now starting to get noticed on a global level, where global investors are starting to look in and see opportunities within Australia now because of the ecosystem we've built. That takes more risk and more unknowns.
Especially for early stage innovation in Australia, the Early Stage Venture Capital Limited Partnership Program, ESVCLP, and that's been massive for us in terms of attracting investors to the agriculture technology space, which then in turn unlocks more capital for businesses like SwarmFarm who need that funding to grow and scale and prove out how good Australian agricultural innovation really is.
Those incentives have helped get the first ag-tech dedicated VCs off and running here in Australia.
SwarmFarm often get asked, how do you think about, are you taking jobs away? Are regional communities going to be smaller? It's actually the opposite. If there are going to be young people coming back to these communities, what we're seeing is they want to work on the farm where the robot is.
As robotics and technology starts bringing new farming practices into agriculture, so methods that use less chemicals, use fertiliser more efficiently, that grow healthier crops or high yielding crops, that's going to involve more technical management and detailed planning and more deep thinking around how these systems come together. So it's a really engaged future with more opportunities.